Alright, back with Jose. We're taking out the Giulia. The Giulia what? The Quadrifoglio. Can't do the glass. I gotta see what's going on. Alright. Jose, let's go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, right now, we're in dynamic.
Yeah, let's throw it in dynamic. Let's get straight to it. Alright, guys. The Giulia. Top of the line, right?
Yes.
Does it get more powerful than this? 500 horsepower?
505 horsepower.
505 horsepower for pounds of torque? 480?
484. Yeah.
484. Rear wheel drive?
Rear wheel drive, yeah.
Alright, Jose. Oh, I like the seats.
There's 4 fucking seats.
Yeah. Oh, it drives like it's all-wheel drive. It's quick. Yeah. Dude, this car's fast.
Downshift? What do you think of my carbon fiber?
It's very simple. I like it. This is very calm, but it drives really, really good. And we're gonna go race mode.
Yeah, let's flip it
I
over
just
to
wanna
the
go.
right.
I wanna go all the way.
Let's flip it over to the right. There you go.
There we go. Now we're in race mode.
And right now,
I'm going. Definitely rear wheel drive.
yes, it is.
Oh, this is I like this.
Yes.
I like this. I like this. How much is this?
This one is around 76,000.
I would buy this. I like this. I like this, and I'm dead honest. I'm brutally honest. I will buy this over the Gran Turismo any day of the week. Yeah, we could swing this car. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. This is a car. Thank you, Jose.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This is like legit. This is fast. This is fast. This is fast. Oh, this is so good. Oh, it's so much fun. That's a single clutch transmission. Because it's aggressive. Oh. Downshift for you guys. It's like a little rocket. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Dude. Hold on. This is nice. I got it. Okay, guys. If you don't know how to drive, I do not recommend this car for you at all. Now, I have track experience. I know how to deal with this, and plus I have a 707 horsepower behemoth that I used to drive the Hellcat. I've driven a lot of cars, and if you do not know how to drive, this car will kill you. This is so much fun. Now, when you put it in race mode, I'm assuming that it turns off traction control.
And all the safeties.
Where is traction control? Where's the button? Does it have one or no?
It's automatic.
It's automatic. So yeah, you gotta have your shit together. I'm pretty sure they've had to put it in the menu somewhere.
There's no way to turn off the traction control.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Or put it on? He's right. Yeah,
It's lively, man.
it's very lively.
Got a front active barrel splitter. So actually the wing and the wing on the bottom actually goes down to give you added downforce from 95 to 150. It's got a full carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber roof construction, and it's got a carbon fiber rear spoiler.
When does that activation take? Like, how fast do you have to be going?
Around close to 90 to 95 miles an hour.
Way above the speeding limit. So you're doing this on a racetrack, people. This is so much fun, man. Oh man, that Gran Turismo is boring as fuck. Sorry to say it. This car is so much fun. This car is legit. Wow. do not put it in race mode until you like you know what this car can do, right?
Yes.
That's what I would recommend, because this is what the stigma was going on with those crazy horsepower muscle cars,
Yes.
especially the Mustangs, when people hit them and they just like start to spin.
Fish out.
Like, dude, we were driving and automatically you start to feel it, like start to slide, and Jose is like, it grabs on. Because you don't know, man. Like, people get in the car and they automatically like, they just mash it. And they don't realize that cars are getting more and more and more powerful.
Yes, sir.
And like, dude, like, you gotta know what you're doing. So I mean, I understand, I get it. But I always try to make it clear, like, look, I know what I'm doing, but you still don't know. But dude, you could slide this car with no problem.
Definitely.
This is bonkers.
Yes, it is.
This is dope. This is dope. And it's so calm. This is the complete opposite. Where the Gran Turismo is like right in your face,
Yeah.
like styling wise, it's like it's like, okay. Some things like it's a great date car. This car is like what was that movie from back in the day? I forgot the guy, but oh man, I think it was called The Driver. He would go and do like these missions and like crazy. Or the Transporter. The Transporter. Dude, this is the next Transporter vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Oh, of course.
Like sliding it through corners, acceleration, the sound, even though it sounds like a little fart machine, like it's good. This car is sick, man. I like this. It's better than RS5. I would buy this over that shit behind Stingray. Sorry, and Z06 owners, I'm sorry. The BMW M5, I would buy this probably over a Hellcat. Like, this car is fun, man. The only thing, because no car is perfect. It's a little bit too boring in the center console area, and the sound is like a little bit blah. But this, oh my god, it sounds so good.
Okay.
And if the third thing that I hate about this car is the fact of the matter is that when you put it in race mode, traction control goes off, because I think for the average person, it could be a little bit dangerous. For me, I love it, and I was very clear with Jose. I was like, dude, I like it. And he looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, I love danger. Like, I love it. I don't want safe. I want crazy, obnoxious, like, we're going for it. Death. Here we come. It's like, this is so much fun, man. Jose, thank you so much.
Glad you enjoyed it, man.
So if you want excitement and danger, my category, you're rocking with the Don and you get in this car. If you want calm and content, no problem. You just switch it to automatic. It gets dead quiet.
Yeah.
Does it have it like wow.
It's good on it's cut of that.
Dude,
It's good for fuel efficiency.
Legit turned into like a Prius. It's quiet.
I wouldn't say that bad, but yeah.
But it's quiet, like listen, hopefully you guys can hear it. From that, look. Like from that to drive that, it's like quiet.
Two different worlds. It's the same car.
Wow. Yeah, this is like eco mode. See, even better.
Yeah.
And it's so slow. It feels like an all-wheel drive car. That's why when I was asking, I was like, are you sure? And the suspension is so smooth.
Definitely.
I just floored it, and this is doable. And you still get the little sound, little pop-up.
That's an eco.
This is eco mode. And what's the N?
Normal, comfort mode.
Okay, normal. Dude, I'm off of it today. Normal, you have dynamic, which is sport, and then you have race mode. I like this car. This car is sick.
This car does have active.
This car is 10 times better than the Gran Turismo. Oh, this is sick, dude. Oh, I love this car. And it's cheap, 80,000. This car is sick. Forget the Gran Turismo. This shit is dope. My approval. I need to get that stand. Next time I'm gonna bring it. But I was telling Jose that, like, my sponsorship with them is so clutch because everybody at that location is dope. And they know their shit. And if they don't know something, like they'll tell you like, I don't know, I gotta look it up. And it's so comforting knowing that like you're around good people. You know what I'm saying? He knew I wasn't feeling the Gran Turismo, so he's like, dude, let's take this car. And this is so good. And I was telling him the fact that we have it gives you options, which is what people would want. Like if you spend this much money, which is not cheap, like you want options. Like, dude, if I don't want to drive crazy every single day, you got options, guys. 1 to 10, and I usually do my pointing the day after. Right now, how I feel, solid 8.5. 3 pet peeves, it's boring as shit in the middle. That's it, 1. 2, I don't like that when you go to race mode that the traction control goes off, but I love that it does that at the same time. I'm just saying that it's bad for the normal person out there that will potentially crash this car because they don't understand how much power they have. So I hate it in the sense of for the poor guy or girl out there. And the third thing is, the sound. The sound is not that great, but it makes up in everything else where you're like, I don't care. Because if you can hear yourself loud in the inside of the car, cops can hear you very well outside of the car, which is something we don't necessarily like, so it can be an advantage. So I love it. Jose, thank you.
You're welcome.
Gary, thank you. Alfa Romeo, thank you. This car is dope. Maserati, this is what I'm talking about. Competition. How much is this car?
Well, 76.
76 grand. Like, I would buy this over Gran Turismo. Sorry to say it, but I would. If I wanted like luxury F you in your face, I would buy that car. But if I'm like transporter, the dude, and like flying through traffic and everything, like I'm coming for you, I'm taking this car. I love it. All right, guys, I'm out. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe to the video. Make sure you guys follow my boy Jose. I'm gonna post his stuff so that you guys have it. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Don Mao. Follow us and subscribe so we can keep making these videos. Thank you, guys. There you go. I want to take the...